There is no doubt that RSI is one of the greatest indicators that you can use while trading. But why some people fail to see positive results while others are actually profiting from it? Well, this is because the first are using it in the wrong way. There are different parameters, different strategies, different RSI trading robots, and all will show different results. And some time ago, I have created hundreds of robots using the RSI indicator with different logic conditions, different parameters, and I tested them for quite a long time. At the end, I have narrowed the number to 45, and in today's video I will show you the best RSI trading robot that brought me the best results, and more I will give it to you for free. I'll share the strategy behind the robot just in a minute, but what's quite interesting is that if you use RSI only as an entry rule, you will end up losing money. You have to combine it with other indicators so you have better entries and you will eliminate the fake signals. If you're a beginner, I will share with you how to backtest this RSI robot. No matter when you're watching this video, just download it and check yourself if it works well for your trading broker. And before I show you the whole thing, I want to say a huge thank you guys for watching my videos, supporting my channel. Every time I see many likes on my videos, this gives me the energy to keep recording and sharing my trading experience with you. As well, huge thanks to the sponsor of today's video, Black Bull Markets, but more on that later. Now, if you're ready to learn more about this RSI trading robot, let's go for it. Hello everyone, it's Pat Alexandrov. I hope you have an amazing day, and it will get even better because you will learn about an RSI trading robot that did really well in the last few months, and actually it is a winner among hundreds of expert advisors. And as I've said, I have lowered the number down to 45, so all of these expert advisors did pretty well. If I click on each one, you will see that they all use the RSI indicator in different ways and in combination with different indicators. This way I have better entries, and at the same time I have less number of trades, which means that I pay less spread to the broker. However, the one that I want to share with you uses the demarker and the Bollinger Bands plus stop loss and take profit. So the demarker is a confirmation for the RSI indicator, and the Bollinger Band is our exit rule. So let's see the details. The first rule is that we should see RSI crossing the level line upward, period of 2 and level of 30. If I click on the indicator chart, you will notice that RSI with period of 2 reacts very fast to the market changes, and once we have the price crossing the level line upward, right at that moment, at the opening of next bar, we should open a long trade, but only if the marker rises at the same time with period of 45. So again, with that very recent example, you will see that the marker is going down, but at the opening, right at that point, we have the confirmation to buy from the demarker. And with that example, the take profit was hit. We have take profit of 60 pips and stop loss of 55 pips. The exit is Bollinger Bands with period of 12 and deviation 2.49, and actually I can round it so it will be easier to remember. However, the condition to exit a long trade is that we should see the bar opening below lower band after opening above it. Let me show you such an example. Here we have a great example. You can see that the RSI crosses the level line upward. We have the confirmation from the demarker at that point, and then the take profit was hit. And here we have an example. We have a long entry and the take profit is at that level, but you can see that the trade was closed because the price went below the lower band of the Bollinger Band. One more time, we should see a bar that opens below the lower band of the Bollinger Band. So one of the two will close the trade, either the stop loss and the take profit or the exit condition, which is the Bollinger Band. Now on the other side, when this RSI trading robot will short the market, is just the opposite. RSI crosses the level line downward and the demarker should be falling to confirm. And then we should see a bar that opens above upper band. If I show you a few examples, you will see that right in here we have the RSI going down. At the opening of the next bar we have a short entry, and in this case the take profit was hit. If I show you another short position, this is a losing one, so we had the entry in here. On the opening of next bar we had a short trade, but you can see that something volatile happened on the market and it just hit the stop loss, which is very normal and it happens. If I show you a little bit more about the strategy statistics, you will see that it does really well on Friday and Thursdays. It actually performs quite well during the whole week, but especially on Friday we have the most profits compared to the losses. And on the left side you can see a lot from the backtest output. What impresses me the most is that we had maximum 4 consecutive losses, and that is quite a decent result. So just 4 times in a row we had a losing trade. And before I show you how to backtest this robot on MetaTrader and how to check all of the trades, I want to say huge thanks to the sponsor of today's video, Black Bull Markets. If you're a beginner trader and you don't know how to select a regulated broker, or you have doubts with the one you are using currently, check out Black Bull Markets. They're settled in the beautiful New Zealand and it is a brand regulated by FMA and FSA. Plus they offer leverage 1 to 500, which is huge. For example, me living in Europe, I'm restricted from the ISMA regulations, and with the local brokers I cannot trade with leverage over 1 to 30. And that is one of the reasons I started using Black Bull Markets myself, because having leverage from 1 to 500 allows me to trade with capital 500 times bigger from what I have. Depending on the account type you select to use, you can enjoy spreads starting from 0 or commissions starting from $0 per lot. Black Bull Markets offers not just MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5, but as well TradingView, which is one of the most popular platforms for technical analysis and charts, and that gives you a variety of different trading platforms using one and the same broker. I'll drop a link down below in the description. If you want to test them out, just compare Black Bull Markets with the broker you're currently using and see which one will bring you better results. With that being said, thank you guys so much for sponsoring today's video, and now let's go back to the RSI robot. This RSI trading robot, together with all the others I have created, was designed for the euro dollar on M15 time frame. So this is where I will backtest the expert advisor. So all you need to do after you download it from the description is to go to open data folder, click on MQL4 and hit on experts. Paste the expert advisor and close the tab. Then you will have to right click over expert advisors and hit on refresh. This will compile the expert advisor and you will be able to drag it over the chart. Then from the inputs you can change some of the parameters, but I would suggest to go for the ones that you will find out with the robot. Click on OK and then right click, go to expert advisors and hit on strategy tester. Keep it open prices only as a model M15 time frame and then just hit on start. You will see the trades in results tab. You will see the graph as well, the report and the journal. However, you can see that here we have just 69 trades because MetaTrader does not offer that much historical data like what we see on AI Studio. But if I compare some of the trades, for example, these are the very recent trades. I will scroll down to the backtester of MetaTrader and you will see that on the 9th of November, which was about 2 days ago from the time I'm recording that video, we had a short trade sell type of a position at 10:45, and on the 9th of November at 10:45 we have a short trade. The price is 100.763 and here we have 100 1.75.9, so it's just a few points of a difference, which is quite normal. And we have a stop loss at 101.32, take profit 100.17, and you will see pretty much the same thing over here. Of course, I have compared many times the results from AI Studio and the MetaTrader backtester, and you don't have to do it yourself. The only thing you have to do is to download the robot and backtest it with the broker you are using. If you see positive results, that's a good sign. But the second thing you have to do is still test on a demo account, so you'll see yourself if this is the right RSI trading robot for you. And I'll be happy to know down in the comments what are the results with your broker. You have nothing to lose to try out this RSI trading robot. Of course, test it first on a demo account, and if you like the results, you can give it a try on a live account. However, that's a personal choice. If you will be using any of the robots and the strategies I share on my videos, it's your responsibility and risk you are taking. I just love exploring and developing new strategies and trading systems, and I'm very happy to share it with all of my subscribers. So if you have missed to subscribe, now is the best time for you to do it, so you won't miss any future strategies and free robots that I share on my YouTube channel. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I wish you a wonderful day. Check out all the links down below in the description, and I will see you in the next video.